Hey everybody, John Skiba here, and in this video we're going to talk about this third stimulus check that's going to be hitting your bank account any day now, and whether creditors can take that through the garnishment process. But if this is your first time here to my YouTube channel, go ahead and click subscribe, check on that little bell. That way you'll be notified each and every week when I provide a new video that'll help you deal with serious debt problems. All right, let's talk about this new stimulus. Last week, Congress and the federal government, they approved this third stimulus check of $1,400. That should be hitting bank accounts this week sometime, from what I have heard. And I'm recording this on March 15th. So sometime this week, you're going to get that stimulus check into your bank account. The question I'm getting from a lot of people is, great, that's going to help me out, but are my creditors going to come in and swoop that $1,400 or however much you get and take it and garnish it, levy it? Are they going to go and be able to take that because they have a judgment against me? Well, the answer is, it depends on what kind of creditor it is. If it's the federal government, let's say you owe taxes, or if you owe student loans, federal student loans, child support, they are not going to come in and take those funds, those stimulus funds, to try to satisfy that debt. However, something that's a little different about this stimulus check compared to like the second round is that private creditors are permitted to take those funds. There's no protections. So if you have been sued by a credit card company or a junk debt buyer, we talk about those a lot here on this YouTube channel. If they have a judgment against you, then the answer is yes. They can come in, they can garnish those funds, and they can take them. And so you need to be really careful if you have a judgment against you, whether it's from a repossession, there's some kind of judgment pending from that, or maybe landlord-tenant issue, credit cards, junk debt buyers, whatever it is. If they've already taken the step to sue you and get a judgment against you, then yes, if they are aware that there's money in there, they can serve a writ of garnishment on there and they can take those funds. Again, if it's the federal government, taxes, or even the state government, taxes, student loans, child support, then no, they're not going to be able to take those. Now, one thing though that you do need to be aware of is there is something called the Recovery Rebate Credit, the RRC. And what this is, with the two prior rounds of stimulus checks, as well as the third one, if you didn't receive it for some reason, they're allowing you to essentially get a rebate on your tax returns when you submit those. If you claim this RRC, this rebate on your tax return, then it kind of changes the calculation a little bit, because then at that point, the federal government can offset taxes owed or student loans owed. So if you haven't received the check and you claim that on your taxes, it is possible that you're going to lose the benefit of receiving that check into your bank account. Now, it'll pay off debt that typically doesn't go away in a process like bankruptcy, but you're not going to have money in your pocket, which would make things usually a lot easier. Now, if you happen to find yourself in an active bankruptcy case right now, particularly a Chapter 7 case, a lot of people have asked me, is the bankruptcy trustee going to take those funds? Now, if you're in a Chapter 7, the bankruptcy trustee's job is to see if there's any assets that can be received and given to your creditors. There's nothing in the law that says that the trustees should not do this, but I can tell you this, the trustees in Arizona, debtors attorneys like myself, have reached out and they said that they don't have any intention of taking those funds. This, while there's nothing in writing from the United States Trustee's Office that guarantees this, I can tell you with the two prior stimulus checks, the U.S. trustee has said we're not going to take those funds. We realize this is a unique time. These are meant to help people cover the basics. So if you're in a bankruptcy and you're not in the state of Arizona, I would ask your bankruptcy attorney, or even maybe do your own research for your particular state as far as what the trustees are doing. But it looks like they're going to follow suit like they did with the two prior ones. So I hope that helps you out a little bit as far as alleviating some of those concerns, or maybe making those concerns a little more heightened, because if you're going to receive that stimulus check here in the near future and you have a judgment against you, you need to be really careful about the amounts you keep in your bank account, or you could wake up and see them taken. So thanks for watching today. We'll catch you next time.